Thank you. I'd like to thank the ACBL Hall of Fame Committee and the electors for electing me, and for all of you for being here today to help us celebrate. 45 years ago, I took 5 weeks to winning bridge off my mom's bookshelf, and it changed my life. I was hooked instantly and devoured the book in 2 days. It went on to infect several of my high school friends as well. 2 of them, Alan and Kim, are here tonight with us to help celebrate. Along the way, I've made great friends all over the world, had much excitement and success, along with more than a few teeth-gnashing losses along the way. From the start, I was fortunate to have more experienced players to help teach me the game. I started playing near the University of Illinois campus, where Kip Woolsey had recently left a strong group of players there. In fact, Sherry Birkin ran the first duplicate I ever played in. Several of them were good enough to help mentor a young kid, and also to help sneak me into the bars where many of the bridge games were being played. Fortunately, alcohol was never the temptation for me that bridge was. Then at MIT, I found a strong bridge crowd in the area, including Mark Spellman and Jacobus, Bart Bramley, and many others. And fortunately for my academic studies, I chose to stay in a dorm that had no other bridge players, which was a good way to avoid temptation. Then I chose Berkeley for graduate school for its excellent academics and bridge crowd, its nice weather, and its good social life. Not necessarily in that order. There I was fortunate to meet the best partner anyone could want, Lou. And, Lou said that his best decision was to pick me, and the same was true for me. The best one I ever made was to pick him. I've done well with other partners, notably Zia, Kit, Mark Feldman, Jan, and new partner Marty, but without my successes with Lou, I would not be here today. I also met my amazing wife Jan in Berkeley, and for that alone, taking up bridge was a winning decision. Of course, it wasn't exactly love at first sight. I started against her in a pair game, and her initial reaction was disappointment that she wasn't seated better than to start against this scruffy kid. Now, you can't win on your own, and I've been fortunate to have many great teammates over the years, some of whom I'm afraid I can't list, or I'd run well past time. Hugh Ross and Peter Pender in the 80s, along with Hammond and Wolf for some of our most notable wins. Then Zia, Michael Rosenberg, and Simone Deutsch in the 90s, and in the 2000s, Rosenkyle, Sontag, and Weichsel. Most recently, Mike Hamill and Marty Fleischer, with Bobby and Steve, and then Chris Walenkin and Michael Rosenberg. All wonderful teammates who rescued more than a few dubious sets along the way, and also great people to know over the years. Now, we all know that bridge is a game of skill, but there's more than a little luck involved as well. As was mentioned, I've won 5 world championships, and each of them could have been derailed by changing a single hand, in some cases any one of many. In Biarritz, in 1982, my first world championships, we won the open pairs, and on the way, we defeated a pushy 4-spades double by Meckwell when the trump finesse lost, and we made a pushy 4 hearts against the second-place Dutch pair. If 4 hearts had gone down, the Dutch would have won, and a 4-spades double had made, Meckwell would have. Then in 1985, in the trials for the Bermuda Bowl, we won our finals match by just 5 ends in a match in which we led by over 100 and trailed by 44 with 32 to play. In that match, our teammates bid and made 7 clubs off the cashing ace of hearts. Now, we might criticize their bidding, but we needed those 11 ends to win. Then in the Bermuda Bowl, in the semifinals, we were tied with Brazil going into the final board. On that final board, Bob and Bobby had stopped in a no trump and made 4. And against us, they did 3-0. But fortunately, it was from the wrong side, so 3-0 went down and we won the match. Once in the finals, it was easy sailing. The 1987 trials was even closer. We tied in regulation, then won the overtime by a single end. In that, the opponents were in 1 trump, and I led the jack from jack 10-9 fifth, and found queen third in the dummy facing king third. The jack rode to the king, and then they lost the lead to me, and on the 10, they misguessed putting up the queen. This misguess caused the trick, a tempo, an entry to the dummy, and eventually the contract. At the other table, Bob and Bobby weren't content with 1-0 and were in 3-0. But at that table, the jack denied an higher honor. And after that, the 3-0 rolled home. In the Bermuda Bowl, we actually won with only moderate dramatics. The 1994 Rosenblum teams started with a round robin to qualify teams for the KO. Going to the final day, we were so far out of things that teammate Simone left and went home. After 3 blitzes and a little help from some of the other contending teams, we had to call them until it could come back. Once we reached the knockout stage, we managed to coast reasonably well home to victory. In 2001 in the trials, we needed some help again. We lost in the main KO, but still had a chance to be USA 2 by winning the rubber shot. That ended in a 3-way with 1 survivor. We beat Brockman's team handily, but lost to Woolsey's team narrowly. So we needed Brockman, who had no chance to advance, and whose players were eager to get out of town, to beat Woolsey. And they did come from behind to do so, and we were able to advance to the Bermuda Bowl. Once there was hardly any problem, other than being down 80 in the finals to Norway, before coming back to win by 21. So as you can see, all in all, it's been a bit of excitement, and it's been a great ride, which I hope to continue for some time to come. Thank you all.